So usually when we're uncovering celebrity and influencer drama, the madness all takes place on social media apps like TikTok, Instagram, etc. But this time, we have some influencer drama that took place on Depop. Yeah, an app that's used for buying and selling clothes. This week, Miss Alissa Violet decided to use the Depop listing caption feature to throw shade at another influencer. And the whole thing became one hell of a situation, and we've got to talk about it. Alissa Violet just spilled some tea this week, but not in the way you would have ever expected. She hopped on the platform Depop, which I'm sure you all may know is an app where you can buy and sell clothes, and she decided to shade a couple of influencers and celebrities while she was selling some of her old clothes. Why, you may ask? Well, let's just say this particular pink dress that she decided to sell had an interesting backstory, and Alissa spilled the tea on it all in the caption of her Depop listing. Alissa was definitely bold for this, and a lot of people are reacting, saying that this whole situation is funny but also quite bold of her at the same time, as she's even come for Kylie Jenner in the caption of another item she was selling, and people just could not believe this. So the other day, Alissa posted this on her Instagram story, sharing that she was going to be selling some of her old clothes on her Depop. She posted this story and said, "I finally added some items to my Depop," heart emoji. And people found some interesting things in the captions of some of the stuff that she was selling. Starting off with this pink dress. That was the main topic of conversation that started all of this. So she listed this pink dress for sale. Normal, right? But wait till you see the caption. She said, "Pink tight dress, super snatched, makes your waist tiny. I wore it to a party with my situationship in 2021, and it was a weird mini rave, and this girl came up to me and said she loved me and thought I was super cool. She told me she followed me for years and wanted to be just like me. Then she followed me around the party all night like a stalker, and my friends thought she was sketchy, but I gave her a chance. Then she pulled me aside and said, 'By the way, I hooked up with your ex. Can we still be friends?' And I walked away. That girl was Paige Lorenz. Anyway, my situationship said my waist looked snatched in the dress, so that was nice." Wow. I have to say this is a very unique way of spilling some tea, but it's interesting to know that this pink dress had some petty backstory to it, and according to Alissa, it involved this girl, Paige Lorenz, who she was shading in the caption. Now, for those who don't know of Paige Lorenz, she is another fashion, lifestyle type of influencer. She has her own YouTube channel, and she has been known for dating famous people throughout her life. She's dated Morgan Wallen, Armie Hammer, Tyler Cameron, but people think that she is insane. And the reason I found out about this was through Reddit, where people were actually talking about the situation of Alissa shading Paige Lorenz, and to my surprise, there's a lot of people over on Reddit who actually don't like this Paige chick and have a lot of bad things to say about her. I saw so many Reddit posts of people calling out Paige on these Reddit snark pages, saying that she's the one who is the moderator and is shutting down all the pages that are pretty much talking about her. Lots of people saying how she's chronically online and just ranting about how she has a bad character all around, which is interesting as Alissa is calling her out as well, but we're going to be getting into that in a bit after we get into other people that Alissa decided to call out. Or maybe call out is a little bit extreme, maybe I should say some other people and celebrities that she decided to shade through her Depop listings. She posted this Skims dress as well, which is Kim Kardashian's clothing line, but it seemed like she was throwing some shots at Kylie throughout the end of this caption. She captions it, "Gray, never worn, tag still on, ordered the wrong size, super cozy and stretchy, Kim was onto something with Skims. I was never a fan of the Kardashians, but when I first tried Skims merchandise, I was shook. I think Kim is such a boss businesswoman, and to make a brand like Skims and it actually be a reputable and well-made brand is insane. She's on to some amazing-ish. Kylie's clothing brands so far are dismal. I said what I said." So yeah, she's definitely thrown some shots over at Kylie's clothing brand, which is pretty bold of her. It seems like she's going on this whole rant, coming for people while she's selling these clothes, and people definitely find the whole situation very funny at the same time. Back to that pink dress situation, people were curious as to which ex Alissa was referring to that Paige Paige allegedly hooked up with. People were definitely sucked into this drama. Someone said she should have included which ex, and someone commented Banks. Others had differing takes on this situation, comparing Paige and where she's at in life, as well as Alissa. This person said Paige was just in Forbes and Alissa is selling her clothes on Depop. Someone else said this is fan behavior on Alyssa's part, not Paige's, lol. It's giving mean girl. And others just finding the whole situation to be flat out hilarious. And this is where things get a little interesting. This person said, bestie, be careful, Paige's burners are already in these comments. And I saw many more comments, people saying things like, so many people can't stand Paige, but I love her and her style. And that got me wondering what the whole deal was with this Paige chick. Tons of people were talking about the situation over on Reddit, and they had a lot of things to say about Paige as a person. Lots of people had a similar reaction over on TikTok, just laughing out the situation and just finding it so bold of Alissa to flat out expose Paige like that on her Depop caption. But others had their own opinions about Paige as a person all over this Reddit thread, saying things like, this is so funny, I love her, not the name drop and everything, stop, this is so crazy, especially because Paige keeps deleting all the tea and more keeps coming out. No, because this is how you make a sale. She has such a way with words, a true storyteller. Oh, she's gonna get her by Paige, who's on Reddit 24/7, probably drafting a run-on sentences long paragraph to her as we speak. Alissa is a hero for this. Delulu Queen Paige is probably reporting her Depop for the 100th time to get this removed. And this is something I've seen being talked about throughout this Reddit thread, where people are saying how Paige is constantly going on her burner accounts, apparently, and just doing things like making burner accounts to delete snarks that are talking about her and stuff, which is definitely interesting since a lot of people are saying this all over this Reddit thread. I mean, there is over 200 comments on this Reddit thread, and there are tons of them where people are just calling out Paige, saying how she is chronically online and things. I don't really know of Paige as much. I don't really follow her like that, but some people have been so intrigued by this and entertained by the situation, saying how Alissa has quite the storytelling skills as she just flat out exposed Paige at the end of her story just like that, as if it was nothing. And this has led a lot of people to sort of want Alissa to really come back on social media, start making videos, because they really like this side of her. And a lot of people are just saying she has this petty side to her that they like, but I definitely want to know what you guys think about this whole mess of a situation. Definitely random, but a unique way, I guess, to spill some tea. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I love you guys so much, and as always, I'll see y'all in the next video.